plane with no night cycle. This room there's only one way in, and you haven't noticed any other weird traps or guardians or magic energies.
Oh, okay. Pretty secured.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
as far as you can tell right now.
Right. No, of course. So we need is an invisible stalker or something coming through.
I think we're starting to discuss. Camping here, and then all of a sudden, Corazel's like, "Do you suppose that dragon's waiting for us outside?"
Yeah, but the dragon. I guess I'll be Sumia when I pitch it. The dragon wants Olliston, and I don't. He's been helpful.
You can kind of tell she's asking this because she does not want to quote unquote camp on the plane of air.
Right. Well, we could go back, all the way back if we could, but we're not going to hand Olliston over. At most,
No, she knows that. She knows that. But she's concerned. She doesn't want to go back out either if there's a damn dragon waiting there.
We do have that teleportation circle I set up.
That is true. The age-old question, which is worse, camping in a flying tomb or where a dragon is?
Corazel is just a dwarf and doesn't like the idea of camping in a airplane.
Right.
And the other, I think, just the idea of camping out under a dragon's nose isn't good either, though.
Well, depending on how quickly we move then, assuming the dragon hasn't come in looking for us, we could just run back and teleport back to, it was Doven?
I forget if you guys, did you use the healing potion on Olliston, or?
Oh, I can't remember. I think Sumia did that.
I thought she did. Yeah.
Oh, then okay. So actually, Olliston will be awake for this conversation.
He's awake now. Okay.
Huh?
Oh yeah, good.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it just stabilized him. Okay.
No, it totally. He's like max wounds. Everything is. I guess the only thing it wouldn't get is your mana points back. But so he's still a little shaken by everything that happened. From what he tells you is he went into the room, he saw the lightning sphere, and then as soon as he stepped into the room, this metal cloud erupted out of the floor, and as soon as it struck him, that's the last thing he remembers is getting sliced. And then after that, he just all of a sudden has fallen to the ground. And when you guys came in, he doesn't remember anything that transpired as soon as that happened, and while he was apparently in the lightning ball. But he does when you get him to dragon, he's like, wait, a dragon.
A dragon. I mean,
a black dragon, a worm.
One that we've tangled with before. It seems to be in league with the worm cultists.
Now, when you say you tangled with it,
its egg. It was leaving its egg in the care of a tribe of lizard folk, and due to certain struggles, we ended up interacting with the egg, and it was full of worms of the Caius variety.
I see. No, I'm not following it at all. How big was this dragon, would you say? He kind of arms out, like 4 feet wide. Was it?
I mean, as big as Homo can make in the room, he'll conjure up a I guess, scale of the top of the dragon.
It was a full-size dragon, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not an ancient dragon, but yeah.
Okay. And would you say it was pleased with you, or was it upset at you?
Well, given that we weren't the exact ones who broke its egg, what was its exact promise? That it would kill us later?
It would kill you later, she says, kind of like.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, no, of course. Of course, I wasn't with us by that time, so she's, well,
She's kind of making a point, like, where it said, like, it wouldn't kill her.
right. Well, I guess, no, you're right. You'll get out of this scot-free.
Not that she's insinuating that she's going to abandon you in any way.
No, of course. We're all bosom buddies by this point. Sorry.
Okay. Well, at that size, it can't possibly get into the tomb, the cairn. So that's small comfort.
Would we know if dragons are able to polymorph themselves?
For you, I would say Arcana roll.
Okay. I can do that. Let's see. 15 plus 7, so 22?
You don't think so. From what your understanding of dragons is, most of them don't really have magical powers. Some of them learn it. Some of them, if they were like a wizard or something, they got cursed into a dragon.
So their breath weapon isn't inherently magical.
That's inherently magical, but I mean, like, they don't have
It is okay.
They can't make meteors fall out of the sky or summon monsters.
Spells.
Or they can't do like all the magical stuff that Hamal can.
Yeah.
It's mostly they have their breath weapon and they can fly. Their keen senses, and that's usually so some of them have like a limited ability to mess with things that are kind of related to their, like a black dragon can
Earth
swamp water in a swamp and do stuff like that and pop out somewhere else, or like make a lake become like a swamp over time, but merely by its presence. But changing their entire shape is usually not a thing that Hamal, you've heard of legends of like very old red dragons and maybe gold dragons doing that.
Okay. Well,
so you can take over some again. So Hamal also says that he's like, and also I haven't fully explored this place, and it's you've come this far. You've just seen. We've barely scratched the surface of this. This is it's a marvel.
Are we supposed to respond to that? Is he saying he wants to stay?
Oh yeah. Well, okay. A, he doesn't explore the whole place. B, there's a dragon waiting for you guys, so it's kind of a win-win.
True, prolonging this. The inevitable. Not to mention, we might actually find something to combat him with.
Alston's like, oh, yeah, okay.
I think Corzel just sighs and rolls her eyes. And it's like in spite herself, and just says, "Just find me somewhere solid to sleep, then."
Like, that can be arranged.
What? You mean like the floor? I just prefer in the air. Got it.
Yes.
Never mind. I got it. Assuming is a little slow here.
Well, this structure is quite sound. It's not going to fall anywhere either.
Corzel doesn't have any faith in it.
You don't know how this reality works.
No. We have been traveling through it, not understanding it at all.
Okay, so in the real world, we'll call it, everything falls down.
Yeah.
Here, there is no force of gravity.
How are we standing on this?
Because you perceive this to be down.
So if I perceive something else to be down.
Like the ceiling, and then you see Olliston kind of start to foop, and he flips over on the
my
ceiling.
God. Damn.
Corzel just kind of like grabs for the wall just to make sure that doesn't happen to her. Oh,
No. You have to think that the ceiling is the ground, and it's not. I'm not insulting your intelligence. It's not something that you can just accidentally do.
she squints her eyes and like Amal can tell that she's like, the ground under me is the ground. The ground under me is the ground. The ground under me is the ground. She's not flipping anywhere.
Amal, for his part, will toss up like the illusion of solid ground at her feet, at least.
What is your intelligence?
+1.
+1. Give me an intelligence roll.
Where's my red one?
Oh, that's out in the game table. Here, roll this one for now. I'll get it. No. Celia, you...
It's not working!
And he's going to kind of, like,
keep at it.
shrug at her, like, what, you've never crawled along the ceiling or a wall in your thievery?
No, it's going to be like one of those, like, once per long rest you can try it sort of thing, because, like, you have to... Don't work no good like that sometimes. Did Hamal want to try?
Yeah. Well, he's got the illusion of solid ground at Corzel's feet, so he's gonna say, but you should probably look away if you don't want to see others trying it, and then he'll attempt to kind of just walk onto the wall.
She's got her eyes closed already, so
yeah. Okay.
The intelligence roll then.
Okay.
She feels like looking at Allison would make her feel like just woozy and sick.
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, okay, so a wall. So yeah, you're able to do it. It does, you concentrate about it, you're thinking about it, and you're able to get on the wall, and then you realize that this is the ground. You start to like fall back, so it requires it's effectively a concentration thing, so you can't use a concentration magic while you're doing this.
Gotcha.
Like you got to keep thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll pop back down. And so really, if you fall off this place, you think of ground as being back towards it, and you'll just kind of rebound. That it, you can kind of fly in this way. Not very gracefully or accurately, but very convenient way to get around. You don't have wings or fly magic.
Or safely. Well, that's a good thing I have the swan then.
Yeah, you got the eagle wand, the fly wand.
Yeah.
But you mentioned a teleportation circle, Hamar?
Yes. Back in what we thought was Zosiel's tomb.
Yeah, that tomb was Zosiel. Yeah, that's the other tomb that you had found was Zosiel's tomb. This is Icosiel's tomb.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
By a portal. I suspect that the other one, and the other frame in the alcove that you found to prepare it would take us somewhere else, but so it was more convenient.
I see.
All right, and then when we're done, we'll hop into teleport circle, and we'll just
yes,
pray
we'll
the dragon doesn't find us.
Well, we'll at least have a bit of time. Where we'd be going is underground in a sewer, so I think our scent might be pretty well disguised there.
Not just that, but David last time mentioned about Doan's able to take care of the dragon.
Right. And
I mean, a lot of them would die, but
yeah. Well, and the people of Dovan might be able to deal with the dragon for us. Not to be callous, but I'd rather go on living.
Let them deal with it for a little while if it comes, until it gets whittled down, and then we come out and we save the day.
That's even sneakier, Sumia.
Corazon's can pretend she's not hearing any of this.
Yeah.
I
I am more than willing to play the hero and actually fight against the dragon as soon as it gets there, but the help of the town would make all the difference. Of the city.
Yes.
and you three are also dealing with this whole Caius thing, and if you don't deal with it,
Nobody will.
and it's one out of time.
You know.
It's quite dire.
We met some really nice ones, though.
Well, yeah, sure, but that doesn't.
They're cute.
They did have good tea. They also had a zombie in that almost
really
attacked you.
I didn't catch that, Hamal.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, they also had a zombie in a wagon that was going to attack you.
Yeah, but they didn't want it to.
And they did stop it.
They told us not to touch the wagons.
But Simia cannot resist breaking into someone else's property.
Me and Manuel couldn't resist. I will say,
this is true. This is true. It was definitely both of their plans. We were lucky we were able to lie our way out of it, because we totally got busted.
So, Lawson, again, thank you for getting me out of whatever that lightning thing was.
Oh, so weird.
Of course. You're our ally in this fight.
No idea how long that would have persisted if you guys hadn't gotten rid of it. But lesson learned, don't go in any rooms with those lightning balls.
Yeah.
Where are we, by the way? Is there any other place we can go from here?
Yes, beyond the room where you found Olliston, there was another door on the other side.
Ah.
And that was the only door that you had seen. And also, just a quick thing. So, Hamal, you can no intelligence check required. If you walk along a ceiling to a wall, you can do that, and then from there go to the ceiling. But again, that's a concentration thing. So
yeah.
But I'm just like, if you once you figure out the trick, I'm just going to let you do it. You just need to
pay attention to it.
That way, you're not going to keep making intelligence checks all the time.
Mm-hmm. No, excellent, good deal.
Does Corzel want to give it a shot?
I did not expect she would.
Well, I figured I'd ask. So, what is the plan of action?
We're doing a full rest, right?
Oh, you want a full rest? Then we'll just.
I think that was the plan. I could be wrong.
We get full rest and then kind of start.
Did we full rest?
You had not, because also was still conscious, but you can try to full rest now if you want.
I'm afraid my owlbear got hurt.
Yeah, I would like to start getting back some of my wounds too, since I'm at.
No, you healing potioned him.
Who's really low on health?
I have 11 wounds out of. Jeez, I can't quite remember. It looks in my notes here like it's temporarily down to 20. Was that because I was really hurt before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought too.
So if we try and full heal.
You're in a dungeon, so your constitution is reduced by 1 for this rest, unless you use healer's kit
So is it level plus constitution?
It's your level, your con modifier times your level, but you're in a dungeon, so your con gets knocked down by 1 before you multiply it.
That's fine. Let's do con on both. Me and my other.
Before we rest fully, how much HP are you out of? Wounds? Kamal?
Wounds current 11, max 20. But that's it would normally be 30, but right.
Okay. She'll heal you once then.
I appreciate that.
Wait, that's why was your maximum reduced?
I think it's because I got dropped down below 0.
That's right, a persistent injury.
Yeah. I rolled really well, but it was still, it's temporary, but I can't remember. Yeah.
6 HP.
I think it would have been 1d6 days. So let's say you got 3 days left on it until it goes away.
Sounds good. 6 HP. Thank you. That is.
What about recovering, or can he recover?
You can still recover.
And what about,
he can recover to his max. It's temporarily reduced because of a lingering injury.
Yeah.
Sumi or a Hootie?
No, we're good. We got tapped off in a long rest.
A long rest would fill you up. Would be good enough.
Long rest filled me up. Both of us.
No, good stuff. Let's see here, and because I guess I'm getting attention. I can still use my full con modifier.
Oh, you're getting attention from what?
To recover. Since if I'm missing 1 con modifier, I only have +1, so it would be 0 times my level.
Well, it's still a minimum of 1.
Yeah. Well, sure.
By the rules, low con characters would actually just slowly die.
Right.
Does Alston need any extra healing or anything before?
No, you guys gave him a healing potion, so he is.
He's A-okay.
He's completely fine.
Okay. 11-7. Fully healed. Are you fully healed then after a long rest then, Kamal?
Yeah, I should be. Yeah, I
All right.
To my reduced max, but yes. Yeah, no, let's full rest and then we'll get a move on.
Possible.
Okay, the not night, but full rest period proceeds without incident.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness.
She had 1 favor left going into rest, so.
Just always got to save 1.
Well, yeah.
Well, you never know if you need that 1 left. So, you guys are just waiting in here, trying to sleep as best you can, and then at the end of the 6 hours is you're not really keeping track of time. It's just you guys toss and turn until you're more or less feeling better, and you hear you hear this kind of this deep voice from beyond the door. This place is confusing. I don't like it. I want to go. It's actually Hamal's the one that understands it because it's an infernal.
Oh, great. Okay.
Wait, is it
I
the
told
same?
you I do not see anything. We've already been there. I don't want to go there again.
Hamal will listen. Oh yeah, I would say Hamal will listen real close and make sure they're not gonna even approach the door. But
all you're hearing is the same voice talking, but you just hear the one voice.
Of course.
I want to try and
wait. That other statue has been broken. I didn't break it. I would remember that.
It's another Earth elemental, maybe? Or Earth. Oh. I'm gonna go up to the door and see if I can open it up quietly.
Oh, it slides up, remember?
I'm gonna slide up. Sure.
Roll.
You gotta be sneaky.
Well, I got a +6 to my stealth.
No, it's good. I just
17.
So, I need to make a opposed roll. I'll roll this
Okay,
one.
you take that one.
I'll take the card. Okay. So you slide up the door just a little bit, and you see this huge 10-foot tall, ogre-sized, scaled humanoid with large bat-like wings and this jagged sword, eyes all over its body. Looks definitely fiendish.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of stomping around the room, going over to the statue. It actually walks right by the door, and its tail sneaking behind it.
Wait, is this in the other room
Yes.
that we were in? I'm sorry, I thought that's fine, whatever.
The floor is also broken. I haven't. Why would I know?
So it sounds like something toxic coming in his mind.
Smart
bound.
enough to not get stabbed.
Oh, because someone got hurt.
No, you're not sure why.
oh man.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak back and whisper to them what I have seen.
That's
So
a bad deal.
just go ahead and describe it as best as you can.
Huge, lots of eyes, wings. Is this your relative, Amal?
Actually,
oh jeez.
Amal, this would be your literal bigger brother, Hamatu.
Yeah. Okay.
This sounds like a devil, right?
It sounds like a full-fledged demon, not just a part demon.
So.
So,
potentially.
So maybe Hamal would think it's him, but you don't know it's him, right?
no, as soon as you describe it, and you're like, "Is
Are,
this your relative?" And
Are
Amal
demons
would
and
know.
are demons and devils the same thing in this setting?
What?
Are demons and devils the same thing in this setting?
Oh, okay, yeah. So this would be.
Ambien?
No, it's not a Cambion. It's a full-blooded of whatever Hamal actually. Like if Hamal, if your Cambion side is half demon, then that's what this is. If it's half devil, then that's what this is. It's basically it's your brother. It's
Yeah, at least half brother. But related fiendishly too, yes.
blood related.
Oh, fun.
Half
Yeah.
related.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's an actual. It is.
Yes.
It is
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
my
it's a
actual
human.
factual brother, yeah.
Mhm. So I take it
Ah.
you want to talk your way through this one?
It was a good while there. I actually thought I got away.
So what does he know about his brother?
That room only had a stone slab and a suit of chainmail that I didn't want. I don't want to go back in there.
That he's an asshole. That's what I know about him. Within reason. I mean, people always hate their brothers or siblings. Some siblings get along well. Some don't. You can guess on the Cambion side, most don't.
To father and give him what we found.
I'm out.
All right. Look. Let me. Nobody go anywhere. Nobody do anything. I'll yell for you if I need you. And at this, he'll slide open the door and duck under real quick, so that way, and he'll come out with stand up straight with both his hands up.
Okay.
I might not understand him, but
so Hamala, you walk out there and he's like 3 feet away from you. Like you open the door, like, and he's like almost standing right in front of it, like he was gonna go inside.
Right. Hey, how is the family?
Father sent us to find something out here. I don't want to be here.
Well, sure, this place sucks. What are you looking for?
What? No, do you really think he can do anything about it? No. Fine, if it will shut you up. He crouches down and he reaches into a shadow and he pulls out this square metal block with this very it's a very intricately inscribed seal, like a triangle circle pattern thing. Like it's very familiar, you've seen before, like other signs for important people in the tomb.
Right.
Like Zosiel sign, but it's far more complex. But it's like seal inside the seal are more inscribings, and it just gets finer and finer and finer. And you suspect that if you magnify it, you see more intricate patterns. But it's like flawlessly, like it's not like the square of it is like perfect. It's not like lumpy or warped or anything. You're looking at it, and it's like you just know this thing had it been made like by some creature with this like a perfect godlike accuracy.
Yeah.
There's no detail. It seems like it was mistaken or formed. And it looks like that it would fit perfectly in that stone indention you found in the room.
Mm-hmm. Fun. Okay. Yeah. Hamal will put his hand out for it.
And Hamato pulls it back. He says, "No. Do you know what this does?"
From the looks of it, it's likely a pass key or something ceremonial.
Have somebody tell us.
No. I suppose he's only half demon. It might work. Follow us. And he turns around and starts walking out. He starts walking toward the room with the lightning sphere. And
he said he's going to start following in, but he's going to kind of quietly say, I'm not here alone.
Who? What?
A group of associates.
I can't ask him if you keep talking. Who is here with you?
A group of associates. We've been embroiled in many conflicts together, including, most recently, an encounter with a dragon, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't know what a dragon is.
Big, ugly lizards. Usually like to hoard things.
I know what a dragon is now.
But they are obviously...
Are your friends from the family?
No. Well, no. One of them's a Cambion, but I don't think she's any blood relation to ours. At least something far off, if so.
Who are you talking to, Cammy? You think me?
Oh, wait, no. Allison's a human. My mistake.
Oh, yeah, Allison's a human.
Yeah, my mistake. I don't know why. Sorry for the mistake. Anyways, yeah. No, they're not from the family. In fact, one would probably be pretty opposed if everything was laid bare.
Then we will kill them, and then it won't be a problem.
No, I can handle it. I can deal with it. They're
go
my
deal with it.
companions, and they're my responsibility, and they don't deserve death that easily. I'm on to.
Do they owe you any favors?
Well, I'm giving a try what everybody else calls friendship, and that way you don't have to worry about favors. Within
Have you
reason.
made a blood contract with any of them?
Not yet.
Have you made a soul contract with any of them?
Not yet. I've been relying upon my learned arts.
Then I shall kill them and owe you favors, and they will not be a problem anymore.
How about you don't kill them and I owe you one?
No, I accept because this will be quicker and I can leave.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, great. Let me go and get them. We'll get this, taken care of.
We will wait for you outside. And as he walks away, you hear him like grumbling like, I can't ask some things if you don't shut up. You keep talking. You're still doing it.
Yeah. At this, Hamal will kind of jog back to the door and kind of open it and say, well, we have something to deal with.
Allison's like, I'm wondering if maybe we should go back to where the dragon is. It might not be as bad.
No, it's fine. This is family, and as dangerous as family is, you all should be safe. We made a deal. You're all.
Hamal, I know that you're half blood, and that's fine, I guess. But most people's families aren't demons that go on about blood and soul contracts and casually recommend murdering other people because it's slightly inconvenient.
Are you sure about that? I mean, I've been around
Yes.
a lot of families. No, it'll be fine. I already made a deal. He's not going to kill any of you.
Well, hold on, Hamal.
Yes.
Since you've come to this world, how many people have tried to do a blood soul contract thing with you?
Is that answer really important right now?
Yes.
I really don't think it is. I mean,
Corzel, what do you think?
Corzel seems really like a little bit introspective and doesn't really seem to pay attention.
Allison's like, Corzel, hey.
she's let her think. She'll chime in when she wants. You know her.
She looks up, like, what? She just kind of stares at him.
Any opinions? Any thoughts?
It's Hamal's brother. I'll stay my hand for the moment.
Thank you, Corzel. Trust me, he wants to be out of here as much as you do, I'm sure.
However, he so much as looks at me in the wrong way.
He's covered in eyes.
And you're not. What is? I don't understand what the. It's yes. Sometimes there are times where you've got to accept that occasionally half-blooded means half-blooded, and I do have siblings that are on that end. But I'm not that bad, even for being half-blooded, so it should be fine. I've already made a deal for your lives.
Okay, but will he actually honor the deal?
He better. Any chance that he didn't, our father would show him what disobedience would receive.
Yeah, but let's okay. So hypothetically speaking, if he murders us and eats our souls, and your dad deals with him, will our souls be no longer eaten?
Given he wouldn't really, well, he wouldn't get any responsibility for your souls if he did that. It would be breaking a deal, and your souls would have to be freed.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Well, certainly that much was evidenced by getting caught in the trap. But that's all right. You have us here now.
Okay. Lead the way.
Okay, and
So,
he
you know.
leads. He kind of walks everybody back out. Like, all right, he's in this room.
No, he left the room. He
Well, no,
went through.
walking him to the room that he's in.
So you go through the room back to the room with the lightning ball. It's gone. And go through the doors beyond that, and you find yourself back outside. There's a thin bridge that leads to a circular platform. And in the middle of the platform is this very wide, very, very, very tall pillar made of glistening, shimmering ice. And you see Hamal's brother just standing in front of what looks like a door to it. It's an open door archway. There's like these glowing runes circling around it. And at his feet, you see this kind of black, oily smear.
Great. Yeah, no, I'll go looking up. So, what is it? What needs to happen?
We can't get in.
All right.
The ice tower?
You don't know what he's saying. He's talking in Infernal.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does this black sphere kind of look like the goopy one we found earlier? Or is it like physical?
No, it's a lot smaller, but it looks more like it's like a smear. It's not like a pool, like a streak on the ground. And it doesn't move or do anything.
Well, obviously you can't get in. I'm assuming you have a plan of something that should work.
So that's why I bothered talking to you.
Well, let's hear it.
I don't have a plan. I just said I don't have a plan.
Well, that square could be placed on the pedestal and maybe it'll open.
Well, yeah, no, but I just wanted to hear him
Pedestal.
say. I just wanted him to hear him say it a couple of times. He says, "Yeah." He puts his hand out. Let me see.
With the seal thing?
Yeah.
He says, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to try to use it.
On what?
He points at the indent.
No, that was back in the room.
That was back in. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
In here, it's an open arch
Right.
frame. You can see into the pillar.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I can't go through it.
Well, has any of us tried to go through it? He can't. But has any of us?
No.
Well, then, yeah. Let's say. So, what are you trying to get in there then? If there were to be others who can get it for you.
Hold on. One thing at a time. We need a wooden stick about yay long. He holds his claws out, and it's about a foot and a half.
I see. So just a wooden stick. Any designs I should know about?
No, it's just a stick.
I see. And it's magical in some way, I'm guessing? At all?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. In what way?
Uh, wait, you didn't. No one told you anything. Okay, I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Hearing your voice outside the door was the first thing I've seen of the family in a long time, Hamatu.
Corzel's just staring this guy down the entire
What?
time, by the way.
Well, hold on. What did you say, Hamal?
Oh, I was saying, hearing your voice outside that door was the first thing I've seen of the family in a long time, Hamatu.
Well, you could have. Yeah, you could have come back anytime you wanted.
I know I could have, but I'm enjoying my life.
Well, wait. Are you mad?
Are you mad, bro?
No, I'm not mad. It's just sometimes it's good to be on your own.
Well, why did you mention hearing my voice outside the door?
Because I could hear it?
No, but I guess okay. Now out of character. Why did you say that? Because I don't.
No, he's pointing out to him there's no way he could know anything because having him show up here was the first time he's seen any of the family in a long time. It's just his way of telling Hamatu.
Oh. He says what? No, I'm talking to Saria, and you hear that name, and that actually, she is your sister. And she is much smarter, much more malicious than Hamatu is.
Right.
And
It's because she uses it.
she is. You look down at his feet, and then all of a sudden it makes sense to you, because she is pretending to be a shadow.
Fun. Okay. Okay, so obviously I'm going to expect you to not harm my compatriots either, given you're here tagging along.
Do you just start talking to the shadow?
In Infernal, yes. He's obviously looking at the shadow when he talks.
I'm not sure if Corzel picks up on that.
So, a little tendril from Hamatu's shadow, slithers out, and it connects to Hamal's shadow. And then Hamal, you hear in your mind this a whisper, bring us the rod, and we will spare them this time.
Tell me what the rod's for.
It is of no importance to you.
I mean, I've kind of been attempting to save the world here, and while you know I don't normally go against the family, I do need to know in case there's anything that might be affecting my particular situation.
For Corzel and Sumia, you can hear what Hamal's saying because he actually has to say it, but you don't hear what Saria is saying.
Yes, but he's saying it. But he's saying it in.
Infernal.
Shit, that's right. It's an Infernal.
I understand that we're hearing only his half of the conversation, but Corzel can't actually understand what he's saying. So.
Okay. Then Hamal, give me a diplomacy check.
I can do that. 21.
Okay. So Saria responds with a. It is the largest fragment of the rod of 7 parts. I do not know what it does. My father wants it.
Oh, well, the father wants it. He kind of rolls his eyes and says, all right, fine, I'll do what I can, but I make no promise of success. I wasn't the one sent here. on this chore, and it's not going to be my fault if you two fail.
To recover it, you'd best not return.
It was kind of, yeah. He just kind of shrugged and says, "That was the plan."
I mean, tower, and you don't find it. Don't come back out.
No, I get it. It's just a matter of if you got some bad information and the raw's not in there, I shouldn't be held accountable. Yeah.
At this point, the shadowy tendril tracks back away.
Yeah.
It moves very slowly away. A snake retreating, contemplating striking you.
Mm-hmm. He just kind of shrugs and says, "All right, so we've got to go take a look in this tower real quick. And then we can be on our way."
Are you talking to us?
Yes, and I'm sorry. He looks back at the others and says, "In common."
Oh.
Will your brother be joining us?
He is unable to.
I guess
Kind of
we
smiles
can
at that.
do the...
Hamada says, he says, "Good luck, Hamal. Please come back soon. I don't want to be here."
I will do my best to look as hard as I can, Hamatu.
It's like a thoughtful family or something. I don't know.
Oh, and actually, he says, something. I can help. I can give you exchange assistance in some way.
How much resources do you have access to, Hamatu?
I don't know. I never counted.
And does that include your passenger as well?
No, she can't go either.
Of course not. No. I meant in terms of resources available.
Oh, she can't give you anything.
Of course. Well, there's a big surprise there.
She doesn't want to give you anything.
Yeah, well, feelings mutual. All right. And then at this, he just he'll attempt to pass on through to the tower.
He says, wait. So what do you have to trade?
We've kind of got a lot of things. And he's going to glance into his bag and say, and he'll look at the others and say, did we have anything we wanted to possibly trade for aid or resources?
Let's see.
Trade with who?
Hamatu.
She figured that's what you're talking about, and she just kind of looks at you like, I'm not dealing with this motherfucker.
No, he just kind of shrugs like, yeah, I knew you wouldn't. But he kind of brings his hand over to motion at the thinking Sumia.
A flask of holy water, and pretend throw it at him.
You gotta some of this.
And he'll kind of say to Hamatu, does that look of any interest? And point at the dagger.
Do you hold the dagger out for him?
Sure, I guess.
The little shadow tendril whips out and snaps it up and holds it in front of Hamatu. Yes, this is good.
Before they take it, can they tell me what the curse is?
And he'll relay the question.
Hamada says no.
You can't, or you don't want to. Oh, it just looks nice. Well, it is cursed, and he'll kind of relay back to Sumia that he has no idea. He just likes the way it looks.
So he says to you, Hamal, did she agree to a trade?
No.
Well, and Hamal will relay this to her, and then he'll say, but you should probably get them to say what their half of the trade is before you do it.
Yes.
And then Hamal will then say, yes,
I know what I'm getting.
she wants to hear her half of the trade first.
What? Okay. Something that will be of use to you.
I want
Right.
details.
In the form of an object,
What
a
shape
person,
is
a
it?
service.
What is it made out of?
Is it bigger than a bread box?
No.
How do they know what a bread box is?
Well, they got demon bread.
Yeah, it's made using souls. No, it's
Hamal,
something.
You know that it is guaranteed because he can't lie about it.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's for sure.
Right.
I'm not expecting him to welch. It was just a matter of for Sumia's peace of mind getting more information.
What? To ask him what it's made out of.
Do you know what it's made out of, Hamatu?
Eyes.
Really?
This he just kind of he takes a second before he translates it because he knows the moment he says it to Sumia's going to be like, maybe eyes are the new horns, and then leap for it. That's his like horrified daydream.
It'd be funny if I'm like, give me a step up and you're like pushing me back. Like, no, just wait.
I want it. So Hamato walks up to you and he holds out his hand, like as if you got a shake on it.
Are eyes on that thing?
Oh yeah.
What are they? I'm just kidding. So fine, I will shake his hand.
Okay, he shakes it, and then he slaps you in the face.
How?
And when Sumia turns back around, she has like 4 eyes all in her face, in addition to her other eyes.
Hey guys, I'm not seeing. So
You get
I got like 6 vision here.
almost all the way around. You get a +1 to perception search checks.
Did I just get spider eyes?
No.
Oh.
Perception and search rolls.
You need 8 eyes to get spider eyes.
At this, Hamal is going to kind of like begin rubbing his forehead very hard because he is frustrated.
Sumia does it even more harder.
Yeah. See, now I'm going to have to keep an illusion on you anytime we go into town.
Me?
Do you not see your face, lass?
Well, I guess he doesn't.
Oh.
You can basically see almost all the way around you. And like
She's got like a greater
vision.
peripheral range.
I guess I don't know what I'm trying to see, but yeah, you
Do
can.
I look like a spider, guys?
Not quite.
Oh.
Bigger
Tell
demon
him
than
I
this
don't
one.
like it. Tell him I need some legs.
I'm just gonna assume that Hamal keeps translating, so he's gonna ask, what is dissatisfactory about our exchange?
At this, Hamal will kind of lean over and say, she was going more amongst, she was expecting more spider-like, but she will come to accept it.
He says, what does a spider look like?
Like the servants of Loth come out to. And at this, he'll conjure up a tiny little image of a spider in the air.
Hamatsu goes, oh, and then he walks over to face and grabs the eyes and he starts arranging them into a spider pattern.
Like her.
Say that again, Corso?
Dang, like
Holds up one of his thumbs.
the drow or.
But because all the eyes link in unison, you hear like a like noise. Like it makes like a weird squeaky noise.
Can I
Yep.
back away or can I touch his eyes?
He doesn't care.
If I touch his eyes?
Her worst enemy, you know.
So Cordell, I don't know if it was bad for David and Melissa too, but I could barely hear any of that.
That's it. Oh, am I breaking up?
Yeah, I was breaking up there for a while.
Saying that the Drow are Corzale's like her religion, her peoples.
Yeah.
They're the big. They're her biggest enemy, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, her
Mortal enemy,
simian
anyway.
skin-
No, my skin's not black. I have no legs. It's just eyes. It's just eyes and
She's like, what the fuck? But yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of shrug. Say, don't worry. It's not like she's going that way. It's still the same
got the
story.
eyes.
That's what you're saying.
I
Do I get this
had no
right?
reason to lie to you
Yes.
before.
So I can always add.
plus bonus. But on the downside is that you have 8 eyes, so you know that's gonna freak people out.
But they're up here, right?
Well, they're in here and they're arranged. I mean, you got 8 total eyes now.
Maybe I'll do some kind of bandana thing in town or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Or
what.
like
That's what.
a Russian handkerchief thing.
Sumia, always thinking of the positives. I get to accessorize now. Jesus.
I'm gonna get steampunk goggles. 4 sets of them.
I'm gonna wear a bandana
And then when
of
she gets
goggles.
older, she has like glaucoma. The surgery's gonna be so expensive, and her eyeglasses.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, I want to pull out my horns and be like, can I get anything for these?
Tomon's just gonna kind of like he's holding his hands up like this is none of his business or anything. He has no input for this. He's just translating.
Monty like leans over to you. What is wrong with her?
I tell you what, since I've been away, there have been some very strange times. But
Are you sure you do not want me to kill her?
I'm sure she does good work, very good work of the stealthy variety. She just tends to have
40% of the time.
poor decision making.
I'm trying to think what I could do with what else you could give you. No. This was the only real thing he was going to do. And actually, Hamal, he will give you that seal, that sort of thing, because he says, we couldn't find anything else where to put this. And I looked for a long time, and I didn't want to look anymore. And then Sari made me look some more. So I'm guessing it needs to be up there somewhere.
Well, I'll make good use of this. Thank you.
Just bring the stick back so I can go home and not have to kill you.
I think that we would both be very sad with the outcome of that fight.
Both?
And
So they can't understand common at all?
I'm sure they probably. Well,
No, they don't understand. They don't
Because
understand.
they're full-blooded.
yeah.
Well, you know, Hamada only knows Infernal because it's too exhausting to learn another language.
Yeah.
But you think Sarah, like she knows what you're thinking, what you're saying, as long as she's touching your shadow.
Right. Yeah, this he'll kind of step away and say, yeah, well, we're going to go in there and look for something, and depending on what it is and what we do with it, we'll see if we come back down this way. Everybody ready?
Sure.
And
the door?
no, there's yes to the door and to the tower.
Okay, so you walk through the archway, and you into the tower is there's a it's quite large or wide, I should say. It's I'm going to say about 80 feet in diameter. And this is about how big it looked from the outside. There's a central shaft going up in the middle of it, and around it, this winding staircase, but everything is made of ice in here. Positioned around the staircase where the central shaft is look like 6 statues. They look like they are Winduke people, but they're in the middle of it. Looks kind of dark, as if they might be encased. There might be like some or a person encased inside of them. They all look like they're warriors, but none of them are moving. And other than that, there's really nothing of note in here.
And at this hill,
The walls look thin enough where a lot of the light is able to kind of reflect into the room. Kind of, it's not as bright as outside, but it's still.
Can we see inside of it? From the outside?
No.
Oh.
close, but no cigar.
There's stairs, you said?
Mhm.
Spiraling.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
everything. And it is kind of slippery. If you walk very slowly, like we'll say a quarter of your speed, you don't have to worry about falling. But if you move it like half speed or more, you have to make a simple check to avoid falling. And if you move full speed, it's a harder check. And if you run, you're almost certainly going to fall.
You just let me look at all my stuff. Let me see if we got anything.
Homa will kind of look to Corzel and say, well, at least it's more solid.
Yeah, she's happy about that for sure.
We're looking for, and he'll kind of give the description of what we're looking for here. He will not say its name for what I like to think are obvious reasons, but yeah, he'll say that's what we're here for. It's likely that we'll have to. Oh, sorry. Say again.
Who are you talking to?
The group.
Oh.
He's telling what they're there for.
Oh! You were explaining to the party what your siblings are there to do.
Well,
okay. There we go. So you guys will now. You're privy to the conversation details. They're here for the stick, rod 7 parts.
Well, I did not say the name.
Oh, okay.
So
just they're looking for basically a magic stick.
Right.
A rod or wand or something. Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll slowly climb up.
So you approach the stairs, and one of the statues springs up and walks towards you, holds out a hand, and says, "Halt!
Great.
Please present your authorization."
Oh, cute.
He's going to kind of look to Olliston.
You notice he's not. He doesn't really speak. It's not really telepathy. He's actually talking, but it somehow, like for Corzel, you hear it in Dwarven, Simi, you hear it in Elven, and then Mal, you hear it in Infernal.
Great. But yeah, no, he's still going to look to Olliston like, do you have anything?
I never got this far. I was stuck in that lightning sphere.
If you had any kind of authorization. Crap. What do we Hamal will hold up the seal that Hamatu gave him outside. Will this do?
He walks over and and you can see that inside of it, it looks like it's ice encased around some kind of clockwork machine.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Like look at it, like how in the Alien movie they had that scanner that like wearing like a fan, like a wave going over it. He does that like up and down really quick. Who is the name of your superior?
Corzel just says Bel Amaranth. I serve Bel Amaranth.
That's probably not the response it wants.
There's a couple clicking noises, and it says name unknown. 2 attempts remaining.
Kind of scowls at it like fuck you.
What's the name of the guy's tomb we're at?
Are you saying this out loud?
I whisper it to Mal.
What? Out of character, for some reason, the name escapes me right now. It's Ecosio?
Is that one of them? At least?
That's one of them, yeah. Is that one you're going to say?
Well, I say that's the one, that's the one we're in, right? Or, well, the complex we're in, at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, then no, he'll say Ecosio, as best we understand.
There's more cooking. He says, authorization accepted. Enjoy your visit.
Oh, interesting. Well then, thank you.
And it hands the seal back to you.
And he takes it very rapidly and pockets it. Well, shall we? And he kind of motions them towards the stairs, I guess.
And you go up the stairs. It says, it tells you, please mind the steps. Use of flight is recommended.
Thank you.
So if we think
Corzel's stomach just kind of turns a bit.
Or can we fly?
You can't because you couldn't even master moving onto a wall. Hamal can walk on the walls, but it'll still be slippery. But also,
take your time.
If you look up the ceiling and you try to go the ceiling's to floor, you will actually still fall. So if it's like 50 feet above you, you're still going to take damage from the fall. You got to be.
Yeah. I hear you.
And that's why it's inefficient, as the means.
Okay, I'm gonna roll mine.
If you were really advanced at doing it, then you could basically constantly keep reorienting your gravity to where essentially, like also saying, it's possible to fly, albeit clumsily and accurately.
I see, because you're gonna have to think about
constantly doing it.
Both the floor
like on the Gravity Rush demo, where you have to keep gravity.
Okay.
What's the cross?
The what?
Since we have to cross.
You have to climb up a big set of ice stairs.
That's all.
How far does it look like we would have to cross
or climb?
It goes up out of your sight.
Ooh, couldn't Hamal just like nicer stairs that we can actually grip onto?
Do you say this to him out loud?
I guess I'm just saying it out of character.
Oh, you gotta ask Hamal?
I mean,
Hamal, can you create some over these ones and keep, stuff that we can actually walk on, like regular wood stairs?
Oh, pleasant idea. That is great. And he'll do so. Well, he thinks about it for a second, and then he's like, well, if you want to go very, very slowly.
Oh, because it doesn't move the same.
Well, so what Hamal can do, or rather, what I'll just because I think Hamal would obviously be like, oh, this is the best way to do it. Is if he just makes illusionary stairs over the stairs, that's going to cost an obscene amount of mana.
Yeah, I know that. I meant like sections as we go up.
Well, if he does that, it'll still cost mana every time he does it. But what he can do is he can basically make like a illusionary floor over the stairs, like 2 sections, right? And then as you guys walk across one, he can move that one in front and keep moving them.
Oh,
Like,
so it's not possible.
Yeah, okay. I'm very rapidly
Is it just-
getting.
Because
the
Hamal,
same.
you have animated illusion, right?
Yes, I definitely do.
Solid illusion.
Yes. No, I get
so
the
yeah, that's what
That makes sense.
so it'll be slow going, but it won't be. It'll still be twice as fast as you guys,
That's what I thought.
carefully trying to go up these stairs. And also, there's no rail,
Yeah.
so if you slip on the stairs, you could actually slip off and then fall all the way down and splat.
Okay. I just wondered if like making like a wall of wood to climb would be quicker or more convenient, but
What is the radius on your entangle?
Ooh. I'll be right back. I've just got to go check on dinner.
I think she can put it out to 30, and then but the radius of the effect is 20. I think.
So 20 feet. You could do that. That would actually make things a lot, because you would actually make because when I'm thinking of what Hamal's plan is, it's just 5 feet wide. Your wood wall would actually go from the wall all the way to the central pillar, or from the pillar out to the wall. It's impossible for you guys to fall. Don't think you have enough radius or length to get you to the top of the tower. But if something happens,
I think wood wall is 5 foot per.
Oh, 5 feet per level.
Wood wall.
Yeah, is it 5 feet? That actually changes things.
I think for her it would be 9 levels worth of wood wall.
So that'd be like a 45 long length of wall. Oh wow, that would you could give it a shot.
Dump a whole lot of favor on that though, right? So
you can't see the top because light is messing with it. Like when it gets too high. Actually, okay. So Cordell can go outside really quick and look up, and then you can see the full length of the tower is about you're thinking about 200 feet high.
okay.
So that means with 4 favor points, you could feasibly make a completely safe, unfallable, super fast climbable wood stairs all the way to the top.
I'll wait until Cheats is back, but do we think that's a good idea? Like,
I would from Allison's perspective, he would think it's a better idea because your wall will grow all the way to the edge, so you guys can't fall. But also you can move at full speed.
yeah.
You don't have to wait for Hamal to move the floor section, step up the floor section.
Yeah, she'll shape it. She'll shape it like a staircase, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining you're doing. You can yours would be. So Corzel is gonna. She wants to pitch burning 4 favor points to basically make a set of wood stairs all the way to the top.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ooh. Well, I guess. How much favor do you have?
She's max right now, 12.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad. You usually don't use your favor very often, do you?
I was down to 1.
Yeah, well, that kind of necessitated it.
Huh.
So it's you guys can choose your plan of action. What's the duration on the wall of wood? That would be the only, I think.
Problem.
Yes, the only potential
That's
issue.
true. There wasn't a very big long duration with Hamal grabbing him and getting him down.
I'm gonna open up the dock for the druid just because
Okay. I honestly forgot what the duration was myself.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was a duration or anything like that. Because I can't remember
if it's like 1 round per level or something else like that.
Wall of wood. It doesn't have a duration actually. The duration isn't filled out.
Of course, because that would be a logical thing that I should have done. I'm gonna say 1 round per level because that's a good duration for basically keeping something at bay for at your point it's like over a minute and then or boxing the stuff in or something like that.
I was hoping like a minute per
cool.
level. But, all right.
Well, no, but that's the thing, right? It's 200 feet high. You guys can get up there in like 6 rounds.
If we run.
What's the duration?
No, you move at your normal speed. If you guys run, you'll get up there like in 4 rounds.
Oh, yeah, we should be fine.
And because of where the wood stairs is, you guys can climb at your full speed and no chance of slipping.
Yeah, true.
I'll load a stair, so half speed, so yeah, it'll take you 6 rounds to get up there, so you'll have 6 rounds to spare.
Oh, okay.
Okay, going upstairs should be slower than going down.
Shouldn't it be more like a minute per level? A minute per level, or 10 minutes per level? Like every other ability, summon an animal, summon elemental, tree shape.
What is entangled?
What's so strong about a wood wall that would make it one round per level?
Well, I'm thinking like, okay, let's say you guys are in combat and you want to box out like I don't know, like an ogre or something like that, and
sure,
you could do a wood wall over the ogre very easily and basically trap him for at your level, like at the level that you could take this at, huh?
9 minutes.
I could see it being 1 minute per level.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, it would be 9 minutes per.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes is a bit much because I think
No. I was suggesting 1 minute per level. Yeah.
Well, we'll do a minute per level. We'll see if it just lets you basically, because I mean, I primarily see the use of wall spells is like you make a barricade to stop a guy from chasing you,
right.
Or like a big monster or whatever, or you box someone in, and so I'm not going to say try to Corzel, use this as often as you can to try to mess with the game. Use it when you think it's the most logical, and we'll see if it lets you just like very easily split a group of enemies into 2. That way you guys can easily just deal with one set at your leisure.
That was my plan with taking it for sure.
Well, I just want to see if casual use of it is too much. So
you gotta remember that it takes 1 favor. And favor is a very limited resource.
I know, and I'm almost thinking that as a possible flip of that is making it so that you can grow more space instead of. I did the 5 thing for level thing because I was like, it's I think that's like right now, like you got 55 feet worth. Oh, you got 45 feet worth of wall, which is quite a bit, but maybe it could be more.
10,
well, he's
maybe it's 20 plus 5 per level or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Would you be cool with 1 round per level then?
That's a big.
Again, favor is very limited.
Then let's do 5 feet per level, but 1 minute per level as well. That way you use it and it sticks around for a while. Basically, the entire combat and then some.
If needed, because what if we want to interrogate or something? Or
I would let Corzel kind of dismiss it and then just kind of wither away. But so with Corzel's thing, you guys basically you have
stairs.
So much time to get to the top.
Okay.
You got no worries, no rush, and it's accident proof.
And a pup. No, I'm just kidding.
It is accident proof.
Perfect for me.
Well, it's also perfect for the situation because about halfway up out of the pillar bursts this vaguely wolf-like creature made entirely of ice.
Oh my god.
It just lunges out as you guys are booking up the stairs.
Who's first?
Well, it's roll an initiative thing.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
You kidding me?
Of course you did.
I got 10.
I rolled a 10, but got a 9.
Oh,
I got a 19 plus 5.
ooh, what's that?
24.
24?
Or-
Does that beat your nat 20?
Damn it, it still beats my nat 20.
I think I got a nat 20 last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's totally Cordell being first because
I imagine Corzell taking the
got the-
lead because she's doing it, but then also I imagine Corzell like something bursts on the walls and Corzell just being like, "Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew someone was gonna attack us."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. Yeah, I think she's raised the bridge.
Oh yeah, Allison. He got pretty high too, but not enough to go. I think Corzell's going first.
Yes, Corzell, you go first.
And she's like, she started to like, yeah, she's definitely wary of everything in this thing, this bloody place right now.
So one of them bursts
like,
out of the
where's the
pillar in
top?
front of you, and then another one bursts out from the wall behind you guys. So you're basically flanked between two of these things.
Okay.
Yes.
Please.
They look like a vaguely canine-like creature, composed entirely of like spiky ice shards.
Oh man, Hamal's just holding his finger like, please leave corpses, please leave corpses.
No, they're just gonna.
You look at them and you realize they don't have any. You don't think they have any bones.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
No.
No.
The one that bursts out of the wall, there's now a hole that looks outside.
Oh, wow.
So try not to get thrown out of that.
Ooh.
So what is Corzell doing?
Which one's the closest one?
Ooh, that's not bad. Probably shouldn't be using fire.
David, which one's the closest?
I think they're
the one
both
that bursts out in front of you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. So, what was at the pit of this tower? Just like a fall of light, like a light or something?
Well, you mean what's in the center?
Yeah,
It's just an ice pillar.
Oh.
just a pillar rising out.
Yeah, the tower looks
Where it came from? It came from the pillar itself.
The what?
This creature, it came from the pillar. Came out of the pillar.
Yeah. But the pillar is pretty thick, so it's just left like kind of a irregularly shaped alcove. But there's nothing like it's not like hollow inside. It's solid.
I get what you mean. All right. Yeah, she'll just fucking, basically. With their hammer.
Do it.
Let's see.
Bloody elementals not leaving corpses, man. That's the worst. And he, like, Hamal's just thinking to himself, like, that's the worst part about this place. None of them are leaving corpses.
They
18.
leave sometimes like elemental like crystal cores,
Right.
like essentially kind of a heart essence.
First attack is 18. The second attack is 11.
First one's a hit.
I just need to double check what my damage is again. Yeah, it is. Okay. 2d6. Wow, that was garbage. 9 damage.
Okay.
The 1 I rolled.
Not where you need to figure out who's where, right?
So I know that Corzell goes first, and
It'll be the hounds, and then Alston, me, and then Hual.
9 bludgeoning damage.
okay.
That might actually be good against us.
So Corzell hit and a miss.
What are you looking for?
Looking for D8.
There was. Oh, lift that up. There you
There
go.
you go. So Crazale, you get slashed by 1 for 11 damage, and then there is an explosion of ice out of it. Who is right behind Corzale?
Probably not Hamal. Hamal's probably taken out the back.
So Simia?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. So Corzale and Simia, you guys also take 11. Another 11. So it claws Corzale. Tries to claw it twice, but only 1 hits. And then there's a big blast of icy shards out of it for another 11 damage.
Minus armor?
We'll actually make a fortitude. Both of you make fortitude saves.
What about Austin?
No, it's only 10 feet away from it.
11?
You take 11 damage, and you actually would be blinded, but all your eyes. So you're not blinded, but you.
I guess you could ask me to make a perception check.
No.
Oh.
It's
21.
21.
For fortitude, right?
Yeah. So you take 5 damage.
Actually, it would actually be 22. Actually.
You take 5 damage, and you are not blinded. So none of you are blinded. Simia, only because you have so many
damage for me, though.
Yes. Only because you have
Minus
so many
armor?
damage. Yes, minus armor. And then the one in the back is going to go after Hamal or Alliston. Hamal, are you all the way in the back or Alliston in the back?
Probably Hamal.
Okay. So, claw. And 1 misses. 15 slashing and cold damage to you.
Ow.
You are slowed.
Okay. Well, that's not the worst that could have happened, but ow.
To the bone.
Remind me what slow does off the top of my head. I can't quite recall.
Half movement speed, probably.
Half movement.
Oh,
Oh yeah, half movement.
5 damage in your elbow, so
I assume.
Yeah. I'll just look at the doc. Or David, what does slow do again?
half speed.
Half speed. Okay, it is half speed. Thank you.
Oh, cool. So, who's going next? Hamal, Sumi, or Alliston?
Alliston.
Okay, Alliston is going to drop a fireball on the one in the back.
Sweet.
Bad idea.
It fails its flick save.
Wow.
3, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. Why do you get so many?
Because it's fireball.
Fireballs like only 1d6.
That's a potion fireball. This is Alliston fireball.
Damn, Alliston. Goddamn tower.
33 plus 37
Oh my
plus
God.
5 for fire vulnerability is 42 damage.
Is it dead?
No.
Wow.
But it's like, you know when you melt ice, it gets like all really thin.
Yeah.
Now it looks like all skeletal looking.
I was gonna say half of it was melted, but
And all the shards, like it's not like all spiky and like scary looking. It looks like a haggard, starved dog now. Like it's all thin and Hamal or Sumia.
do you want to finish it off?
No, go ahead, Sumia. I'll go last.
I guess I will. I was gonna have Sumia aim for the one that's on Corzale, and then have if we're having issues, I'd split my owlbear. But obviously we're not, so I'm just gonna see if Sumia can hit it.
Oh, and actually the fireball would have started burning the wood, and it did, but then all the ice and the water melting on it kind of extinguished the flames. So
Okay.
the wood stairs are still good to go.
19, and then the 19. So
And then what about Owlbear?
I will get that. I didn't do my damage first.
Natural wood doesn't burn that quick anyway. Like with bark and everything.
5.
Well, if
And
it
then
wasn't
Owlbear.
natural wood, and
I just meant like
it was flammable.
well, most wood is natural, but I just mean like it has bark. It has you know,
It's not like processed dry wood.
dry wood. You know.
It has texture.
6 damage with my other.
Okay.
Is it dead yet?
No, God no. The other one's barely halfway dead.
Now I'm walking.
I gotta
Choose where to go.
I gotta drop some drain on. That's not a change the fireball. 5.
Hamal's, well, he's gonna go for the old standby of blasting the crap out of it. Let's see here, magic missile. Necrotic probably wouldn't do much. So we'll just go with normal.
Fire abilities?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
No, not at all. Unfortunately. Which sucks.
I know this is like the only time it would have been like especially useful.
This is true. This is true. But let's see here. Yeah, no, blast him. God, I need to write this down. My note taking skills have atrophied. How many attacks do I get again? Is it
You get 3 magic missile attacks.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3. Thank you.
Honestly, like if we're talking about like the other stuff that Hamal's taken has been very, very, very useful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, illusions and the drums.
Oh no, he's yeah, no, he's been hella fun to play because as a wizard that spec not into magic or not into magic combat at all.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So the first one, I'm going to guess that 22 hits. Second one misses as an 8. Third one is a 20, but not a natural 20. So 2 hits. 3, 5, 8, 16 damage to the one in the back.
Is that for both of them, or is that just for one?
For both. Yeah, it's 1d4 plus intelligence, and I got +5 intelligence. They both rolled 3s.
Okay, we're back to the top. Corzael.
All right. 19, 20. $19 and 20 hit, yeah.
Oh, 20, yeah. Their armor class is 12.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're ice. It's very harder than you'd expect, but they're not particularly trying to avoid your hits anyway.
I rolled the exact same thing on both rolls, so 11 and 11. 2, 4 plus 5. 2, 4 plus 5.
Okay. And now icy guys again are going to do the same. So Corzael, a hit and a nat 20. First hit is for 12 slashing, and the second one is.
You do know what her AC is, right?
Huh? The what?
You do know what Corzael's AC is?
I rolled a modified 20 and nat 20.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Do you know what her AC is?
I forget what it actually is, but I just go if I roll a 15 or higher, I'm pretty sure I hate you.
Okay, yeah, she has 15.
Is
so
it 15? Is it 15? Is it? Sorry, I keep interrupting, but is it actually 15?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one is 12, and the second one is 17, and you're slowed. Not that you guys are trying to. This fight was actually would have been a lot more dangerous if you guys hadn't made your wood. Because the idea was that you might slip and fall and get knocked over the edge, but friggin' wood wall.
we are experienced adventurers.
I'm glad that Corzael. You using that in such a creative way. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. That's you don't have to worry about it. You guys are smart, so awesome. Allison is going to firebomb again.
Look on me. Oh, that's right. Allison goes first. Right.
Oh crap! No, the wolf's got to attack you guys, so it's going to go after Allison. Allison might actually go down before he can do his fireball again.
Oh God, I hope not.
17 damage and 12, so 29 damage. I think Allison has enough to not die from that. Yes, he is still on his feet. So he can fireball one more time. And then he's probably going to die if it doesn't die. Nat 1 did saving throw. Come on, roll really good again. 10. Oh, that was terrible. 24. That's terrible. 24. So actually, that is enough to kill it. So that one of the matches melted away in its entirety. So that's gone.
Great.
And now it's Simia.
Corzel just chunking away at the other one.
Alright.
Simia's turn.
Dead and we have the other...
One's been. Oh crap! Hold on. I'll roll treasure in a second.
Okay. Aim for the 18. I'm not sure. Well, 18 plus 6, whatever. It hits. And then 17 for the second hit. So, armor piercing and 7 3 armor piercing.
So 18. Okay.
And then Albert.
Oh, Albert. Albert, you need to do your thing.
9.
No. Kamal.
Goodness. The one that's melted away, just so I can be sure. When we say melted away, does that mean like it's pretty much just all water on the wood, or is there at least some kind of leavings there to potentially work with?
Give me a percentile roll.
Okay.
You're looking at 50% or less.
Yeah, let's see here. 1d100. You said 50% or less? I rolled 19.
So there is there is a, it looks like a kind of a whitish blue crystal that you could, it's not very big, if you could close it entirely in your fist and it would fit in your hand, but it is still an elemental thing, so you could still use it for something, or maybe someone will definitely
maybe alchemy.
Alchemy, magic items, sell it to the Mage Guild.
Like elemental water?
I guess para-elemental, or whatever they, quasi-elemental, whatever they call it in 2nd edition, where it was like two things mashed together.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Can't remember what that was either.
And actually, just so I don't forget the value of it, it's worth 700 silver pieces.
700 silver pieces. Okay. Let me write this down. I mean, Hamal wants it for necromantic research. But
that would be kind of neat.
You could do a
elemental
icy undead thing.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun if it was one of his projects to see if he can create a necromental.
I am all behind that.
The 3.5 Libris Mortis had a lot of very interesting undead creatures.
Yes, I do remember that from the Liber Mortis. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anything you want to pull from that, just run it by me, and I mean, I'll probably
end up adding it.
I mean, I'm not. That sounds. I just like the name Necromental.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
I've played a lot of. I've played a lot of necromantic clerics in 3.5. I'm very well aware of the Liber Mortis.
Yeah, it's a good supplement with as much as I enjoy undead and all that like stuff.
Pointless trivia. The original Age of Realms campaign that I ran, one of the players was a Dread Necromancer from Libris Mortis, and that he ended up. We played in Eberron, so I was totally fine with players buying magic items because Eberron's got artificers. They make magic items. He scrimped and saved because this was like the party they divvied the treasure up. Everyone knows the treasure share, right? He scrimped and saved everything he could until he got to Sharn, and then he blew all his money on a +6 cloak of charisma. That's all I need. It's charisma. And then he bought a black market Umber Hulk husk.
Oh no!
When they fought that Mind Flayer that you guys dealt with, the Thulid guy.
Oh yeah.
It was a Mind Flayer,
Okay.
and in the original adventure, the room he's in, it's pretty high, and the guy was flying around. So he bag of holding as well his undead. He put the Umber Hulk zombie. There's a bag of holding. Oh, the Mind Flayer's flying around, so he dumps the Umber Hulk zombie out of the bag, and then he commands it to tunnel through the wall up toward the ceiling, out of the ceiling, and it falls on the Mind Flayer. And so I was like, well, it's a falling object that weighs X. So he got to roll like hundreds of damage on.
Wow.
I had the Umber Hulk zombie take damage too, but he didn't care. Like all those reanimated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was actually a really awesome book. Crazy stuff in it. And Dread Necromancer, I love that class.
Yeah, it's a great class.
I prefer the Archivist, but Dread Necromancer is also quite nice.
They're
Good.
both real good.
Archivist.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was the one that it learned divine spells off of something, or is that
Learning or something like that.
Yeah. The expanded learning option, you could learn wizard. Well, no, you could make either cleric spells, wizard spells, or the other way around. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Something. It was a way like you could play a wizard guy that learned like basically, oh, I know how to do certain religious chants, and that will let me cast divine spells, which I thought was a pretty neat idea.
Divine spells as a arcane spell. Yeah.
Whose turn was it? Kamal?
Alice.
Oh yeah, Humal. He was making sure he grabbed the stuff before dealing with the other.
Yeah, I'll say that's your move action to scoop that up, and then you still got a thing you can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Magic
I'll
missiles,
just shoot some magic missiles up there because he is on cloud 9 right now. So just let's end this as quick as we can. Let's see. 3 attacks. First one, natural 20. Second one, 22. Third one, 14. So all three good deal. That's 3d4 plus intelligence each time. So 9, 7, 6, 13, 22 damage.
Okay. So
Blast him.
okay. Corzel.
Finish it.
Last one standing. Okay.
It's probably will die.
Hope so. Let's see. 17. Okay. 11, and then 17, 17. 15 damage, almost max damage, and then a 9.
Your first attack shatters it.
Okay.
Hamal, give me a percentile roll. This time you want 75% or lower.
Okay. Rolling 1d100. I rolled a 91. That sucks.
So there is a small fragment left that's worth. It's despite not using fire, this one's only half intact, so you get a silver piece. Was it 300 last time?
No, 700.
Okay, 300 silver piece. It's like a sliver of it this time.
Okay. As you watch, Hamal comes like sprinting around you guys or through you guys to grab the sliver of the thing that drops.
You have to, you're like using like your arcane, your detect magic, and to try to find some kind of thing of it.
Ooh, my detect magic's gonna be like crazy.
This whole thing isn't I guess it
I
would
know
be
that, but
magic.
I
No,
mean,
this whole
like,
thing would be
if I
magic.
was using it, I can see
Oh yeah.
everywhere.
So yeah, those are destroyed.
My dark vision.
Now what are you doing?
Yeah.
We should take a few minutes to rest.
So okay. So
I mean,
you
I got hurt
rest,
pretty
okay.
bad.
I mean,
Well,
I've got over half my vitality points. You know.
Yeah, I would like to get my vitality back at least.
Size is like. Hey.
Well, I'm sorry we can't all be incredibly buff and powerful like you, Corzel.
She means the.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. A few minutes. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to a point where we don't need the bridge, and then we'll try to rest.
Okay, so we'll continue on.
Oh, that's okay. That is actually accurate because the minutes, the time constraint. So
Yeah.
you go up and up and up and up until eventually you come out into this circular room that looks like it's kind of capped at the top of the tower.
Is there like is there a door
is
there a door leading in or just an open passage?
It's kind of like a trap door like sort of thing. You're coming up the stairs, like almost like you're going up to the roof of a tower.
Yeah.
But this is still end capped.
Oh, so we're like in a dome of ice.
It's a cylinder.
Okay.
Could we rest just below that, or are we supported by the bridge?
You can rest on the stairs if you really want to.
I just figured we don't want to probably go into the next room, right? If we're resting.
That's true. And even if your roots go away, we'll just have a couple stairs to go up to get through the trapdoor.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the resting in it right below in the next area, would we be alright to call it there?
Oh.
Because we're a little.
Oh, because it's past 6.
We're about 15 minutes.
Yes.
We're about 15 minutes away from the normal session. Yeah.
Yeah. Though
we started at 4:20, man.
I think Jacob's
4:20
2
man.
hours now, right?
Yeah. I can probably do earlier, but 6 is usually where I've got to end it. The only difference is that I'm cooking dinner tonight, and so I can kind of.
That's
No worries.
Totally fine. Yeah. I was gonna end it here anyway because it was a good spot as well.
Yep.
So we will actually everyone make a